Good afternoon, villagers. I just checked with Mickey on my watch, and he says that it is 1:45 here in California, which means it's time for your daily dose of Disney. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. It's actually been a very good day at work. It is August 12th, 2019, and this is your daily dose of Disney. Come along with me. Hello, Donna. Donna, thank you so much for being here. You do brighten my day, you know that, Donna, don't you? I certainly hope you do. Hi, Max, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Hello, Zachary. Thank you for joining. And Kay, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. It's so nice to see everyone just jumping right in. That is so nice to see. It's great to spend time with my village. I just love it. Hello, Disney Boffins. Hey, from the UK. Thanks for being here. Pam's fam, thank you. It is August 12th. That means it's time for your daily dose of Disney here at PTV. So, let's get started. This one's kind of interesting. On August 12th, 1929. This is one of the earliest ones that I've had. Hello, Mike Wheeler. Thanks for being here. In 1929, on this day, Walt Disney was granted a trademark for the use of the image of Mickey Mouse in motion pictures. That means his cartoons, anything Mickey was involved with film, he got a trademark for it. So that's significant because Mickey Mouse is one of the most highly protected trademarks in the United States history. Walt Disney Company is forever fighting to extend the copyright laws so that Mickey is protected by copyright. That's a good thing for all of us in the Disney community. Here's another one. In 1958, on August 12th, Disney released a True Life Adventure. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with True Life Adventures, but originally, Adventureland at Disneyland was going to be called True Life Adventureland, and that was a nod to Walt's documentary films that he had at that time, the True Life Adventure series. This particular one was called White Wilderness, and it was directed by a gentleman by the name of James Algar. It was released in 1958. Hello, Charlie. Thank you for joining. And you too, Sierra Tales and Mickey Sightings. Thank you for being here. So, True Life Adventure White Wilderness was released this day in 1958. It was a 72-minute film, and it was actually done in the story about animal inhabitants of Canada's subarctic and Alaska's Arctic wilds. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a typical Planet Earth film of today. But Walt was spearheaded the whole campaign of doing excellent content for documentaries. And he was rewarded the next year. The Walt Disney Company received an Oscar for Best Documentary Feature in 1959 for White Wilderness, a True Life Adventure. Pretty cool. Now, I don't know if any of you saw the tweet that I just sent out or on Instagram. I posted a picture of an aerial map of Disneyland, and that was to note this one. In 1965, on August 12th, 1965 exactly, Mary Adams of the town of Solano Beach in Southern California became the 50 millionth Disneylander, which means 50 million people had passed through the turnstiles by this time. Hello, Jim of More Sunshine, please. Thank you for being here. 50 million guests in 10 years. That's pretty good. It's only escalated from there. So that averages of 5 million people per year. It's definitely more now. Disneyland sees over 10 million guests a year now. So on this day, August 12th, in the year 2000, got a good one here. The Disney Magic embarked on a cruise. Well, that's not so significant. What is its length. It was the first time it had ever gone on a 7-day cruise. Now, when Doug and I went on the Disney Magic in 2005 and 2008, both were 7-day cruises. So for us, we just imagined it was always a 7-day cruise, but up to that point, the Disney Magic had only been on 3 and 4-day cruises. So even for us, the 7-day cruise was not long enough. We loved it. So some of the good news, you're being a motion picture August 31st. Need more details, we'll definitely be able to No, something about the Beverly Challenge. Okay, Mike. I'll have to talk more about that one with you. Okay. In 2008, Disneyland Resort Paris welcomed its 2 millionth visitor. Now, it opened on April 12th, 1992, but in 2008, they had welcomed their 200 millionth guest. Now, a lot of people had said that, excuse the itch. My neck all of a sudden got very itchy. Now, a lot of people had said that Euro Disneyland was an absolute failure. And yes, initially it was a financial problem and a drain on the company, but they refinanced things, they got things in order, and now it's a successful resort. As a matter of fact, Disney now owns 100% of the resort. So there we go. And in 2016, this is just 3 years ago, Disney released a remake of the 1977 film Pete's Dragon. And it was released to general release in theaters on this day 3 years ago. I saw the movie once. I just remember Robert Redford in it. And I remember the dragon being very convincing CGI. So pretty nice film. I'd still like to go back and see the original. I haven't seen that one in years. I do remember that one has Mickey Rooney, Helen Reddy, and Charlie Callis as the voice of Elliot the dragon. I also remember Shelley Winters being someone in the film as well. Actually, one of the was it the Gogans? I think something like that was their name. Something like that. I'll have to go back and watch. So, okay, that's enough of things in history. Let's talk about a little bit about news. I have one item today, and I don't know how many people it really affects. It really does affect smokers in Walt Disney World. So as you know, resort-wide policies have changed on smoking, and those all took place in May. That took place at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. So as a reminder, smoking areas are no longer present inside any Walt Disney World or Disneyland theme park, the water parks, ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, or in downtown Disney in California. All of downtown Disney in California is a smoke-free zone. However, there are still some designated smoking areas in Walt Disney World, but one was removed as of today, and that was a location that was between the Uniqlo store and the T-Rex restaurant. So for you smokers out there, you've got one less place to smoke at in downtown, in Disney Springs. The remaining centers, the remaining designated areas are the Town Center bus stop, an area near Morimoto Asia, between Bongos and Halio, behind Cirque du Soleil, and next to Disney's Wonderful World of Memories, and also next to Goofy's Candy Company. So those are the remaining smoking areas there. Hey, Hiking Deep, thanks for being here. And then one final thing I'd like to do is talk about the schedule for the Disney YouTube network, and that's tonight. Tonight, things get started at 7 p.m. on the East Coast, 4 p.m. Pacific, with Mickey Sightings. They will do their regular show that they do twice a week. And then an hour later at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Steve's World will go on with his Getting to Know You series. And then following Steve's World, Meg with Mickey's Magic will be on her channel. That's Mickey's Magic at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. So pay attention, people. You don't want to miss those shows tonight. That is on the Disney YouTube network. So I hope you all had a great time with me. We just talked a little bit about Pepper Tree Villa today. This morning, we dropped a video. It was a mail call video with some guests that some gifts that some villagers have sent our way. With our new mailbox, we didn't expect to get something so quickly, but it was a very nice surprise, a very pleasant surprise. We're still blown away by it, by all three gifts that we received. So thank you so much, and believe me, you know who you are, Donna and Pam. Thank you so much. And Pam, we do promise there's a video coming involving yours. So if you want to know what they gave us, go ahead, check out that video that I dropped this morning for mail call for Pepper Tree Villa. And then tomorrow morning, Ben has a video. It's actually going to be a food review. Ben considers himself, I guess, boring in the world of food. So for him to do a food review, it's actually significant. But he did a good job. I've already seen the video, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a nice food review. And that's going to be Life with Ben. That's tomorrow morning on Tuesday. Hey, Pete, thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. So that's the food review from Ben. And then, of course, we will continue with Daily Dose of Disney this week. I will do my best to keep it as close to 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern as possible. I'd like to try and keep things scheduled on this one. So anyway, that is about it for today. Everyone, thank you so much for spending this afternoon with me. I really appreciate it. I always love spending time with my village. Everyone, go out, have a magical evening, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And Max, you're from Jersey? Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, thank you so much. Whoop. Ho, apologies for that. My, my stabilizer just had a little fit, so I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, let me try that again. Everyone, go out, have a magical evening, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. We'll see you all on the Disney YouTube network tonight. Bye, everyone.